What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome to this particular episode. I think that's better. So before we jump onto it, let me just grab this tom tom. Bam. So I've had a lot of questions pertaining to the kind of travel kit that I use, especially when I'm going for either trips or work or shoots in particular. Now, on today's episode, I'm going to take you through a typical carry set that I use. And this is not the same thing for work, because usually work is going to be more simplified. I have a lot of things. Some of them are just for the work office bag, like I call it, and then others, they are almost always in the tech bag. So without wasting my time, let's jump into it. So first on the list, whenever I have a shoot to go to, I need to prepare very well. I know the kind of gadgets I'm going to be needing, know the location, know how long I'm going to be spending, know the size of the project, so that I know how much of a storage space that I need to send to, whether cloud storage or SSDs, a whole lot. So a lot of preparations go into that. But today, let's just jump into my bag. So currently, I'm using the Oraimo backpack. For the first time, I've mentioned an Oraimo product without adding smart. So that will tell you. But basically, this backpack is very, very huge. It has a lot of space. It has a lot of compartments. And ordinarily, so this is my actual regular office bag. That's what I use on a daily basis to go to the office. This can have some few items and then I'm gone. But when I'm traveling, I use the Oraimo backpack. So you're going to go into it and see all the things that I usually pack. And sometimes, because I'm on the go, I usually take a spare bag, which I would have to share with you after here. But basically, this is a set. Even before we jump into it, let's look at the major components. I took the major components out because I don't want to have it cluttered on there. So right here, there's the camera that I use. There's a Canon EOS RP, and this is one of the newest versions. I mean, it gets the job done. It has a lot of features. It has a lot of features and settings which gets the job done. I've used it for a couple of videos. I've used it for certain shoots. I sometimes just switch the lenses and then I'm gone. And whenever it's time for vlogging, I usually love this microphone. It's from Boya. It's one of the latest ones, less than $100, I think. But it also has this dead cat, and it makes it so nice. You can pull it out. But yeah, you can pull out the dead cat, but I usually like to have it in, and it gives me all the best audio that I'm looking for. I can also switch multiple lenses. I have a converter that I can use, maybe Sigma lenses or Fujifilm lenses or Sony lenses, etc. But basically, this bad boy gets the job done. So moving away from the bad boy, these two are my go-to headsets. The TomTom debut. Yes, these two are my go-to headset, primarily because this one is the Sony PS5 headset, the Sony Pulse 3D headset, okay, and it's for the PS5. I've done unboxing, I've done a full review about it. One of the very, very best on the market. I mean, the only downside is that it is not a direct Bluetooth connecting headset, and so you're not going to get it to. But with a converter, I can use on my laptop, my iMac, and on the PS5 itself. But basically, it really, really gets the job done. It's very robust. Check the full review and then enjoy it. My second go-to headset is the Oraimo Boom Pop, the latest one. And I've also done an unboxing and a full review about this particular guy. He's really, really a bad boy, and he gets the job so done. Now, the good thing with this is you can connect with Bluetooth. You can use aux cable, and you can connect to multiple devices at a go. So you can imagine that's very good, and it also extends. It's very, very comfortable. These soft foams here, they're very, very good. So it gets the job done. And I mean, this is not the case. In my review, I mentioned that you really need to get first cases because you can't be using these bad boys and be using other stuff. but basically it fits into this case. This case was for my I think my Bose, one of my Bose headsets, and I just tilt it, put it there, zip it up, and then I'm gone. So mainly these are my two headsets. Usually this for music on the go, and mainly music and movies, entertainment on the go. But this is when I'm ready to edit. I sit down on my laptop or my iMac, and then I plug the dongle, and then I get the job done. So basically that is it. Now let's quickly move on to what's in the bag. There are some items that I'm just going to brush over because they are just usual regular stuff, and then there are others that I'm going to do some small talk about it. So pardon me if I talk too much. Let's go. This is a water bottle. There's nothing fancy, but it sort of helps you check your intake of water throughout the day, basically. So let's put that here. And I use an actual tripod, and I have a mini tripod, and then I have a Gorilla Pod, which I'm going to get to shortly. So let me put this on here. Once we get to the Gorilla Pod, then we jump on it. So one of the front compartments, usually I like to have like my passport, my ID card, my wallet, and then some charging cable. This is a diffuser, so I usually put my perfume. I like Perry Ellis, so usually, not because my name is Perry, but I just like Perry Ellis. Once I have it, I put some small here, and then I'm going. This is just some. There's nothing there. On the side area, usually I don't keep anything there because the zipper got damaged, and I even had to send it for change for annexing, but that couldn't happen, right? You guys should be very, very careful. Now let's get into the major space. I like this backpack because it gives you that open view. So just like this. Some creatives may say it's not the best, but I think it's not bad. It's not bad. So I have another smart water bottle. This is from Star Life. Star Life Assurance is actually a client, and then they got this for me, as well as a couple of other stuff. There's a diary, there's an umbrella, there's this, and then there's the pen too as well. So Star, you're not sponsoring this video, but go check them out, Charlie. Enjoy. It's smart. So when I need to know how cold my coffee is or how hot my tea is, whichever it is, this gets the job done. Pen, I have some pens in here. Usually I have multiple pens because I like writing. Although I'm a nerd and I'm almost always on the PC typing, I like to write. So usually the writing, I need to have multiple pens. I never want to get into a meeting talking with investors and then eventually your pen is not coming. You have to do, no, that's not me. So there's Star, there's also one pen from Fiesta Royale, and then this pen that we have all been using since we were in kindergarten, Big. Big never goes wrong. So these three, they get the job done when it comes to writing. Speaking of writing, let me pull out my diary. So this diary is from EcoBank. My mom is one of the top clientele for EcoBank. She's a businesswoman. So usually at the end of the year or beginning of the year, she gets souvenirs. And then whenever she gets, I get some. So EcoBank, this is an EcoBank 2024 diary, and I've been using it. I have a lot of diaries, so usually sometimes one has to finish before the other follows, but that is it. EcoBank diary. They're not sponsoring this video, okay? Then so this is also my go-to microphone when I'm on the go. So this is from F1 Trendy. F1 Trendy, very, very serious entrepreneur, I must say. I've purchased a lot of things from her, ring lights, soft boxes, everything. But this wireless microphone gets the job done. Usually I optimize my audio all the same, but the raw footage from this thing is very, very good. And it comes in this beautiful box. I think I've done an unboxing. You should check the channel out like this, so you can actually see how much charge you have. And then it has, I don't know if you can see the percentage showing there. So if you're charging, you can see it. The one good thing is you can charge the individual microphone. It comes with two microphones, so you can charge the two of them at the same time. And then when done, the case itself serves as a charging box. So after you've charged and everything, you put it in the case. And I can go like 2 months without even charging again with this thing. So that's from F1 Trendy. I would link them in the description so you can also check them out for yourself. So that's my go-to microphone. What else? So this is a dongle or a converter. So this is more or less like an 8-in-1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8-in-1. And there's an HDMI connector here. There's a card reader for camera cards, the bigger ones, and then also SD card for the smaller ones. There's a two 4.0 USB ports. There's also another HDMI. Oh, sorry. So there's a network cable port, and then the HDMI is over here. And also there's also two Lightning USB-C ports, and this thing gets the job done. You know, Mac, a lot of our laptops, you don't get to have the luxury of connecting easily with things like that. But once you have this, you can connect all other stuff on it. Let's move on. So this small bag, this small pouch, more or less, I put all my cables in there, important cables, maybe aux cables, USB-C cables, extra laptop or headset chargers, USB-C for other charging, basically lots of cables. I mean, this pouch is very beautiful. It came with one of my Canon cameras, as you can see here, Canon, but I repurposed it. So let's move on again. So this guy, I think I've done a short video on this guy, but over here, as you can see, this rounded corner, this rounded circle, so it connects to the back of your iPhone. I'm actually shooting today on my phone because I have to show you guys the USRP. Okay, but this circle behind it is magnetic, so you can just stick your phone on it and then connect it using Bluetooth. Then you have a camera. So instead of actually holding, so you see how this is, so you see how the grip area is, and then this, you literally have the same thing over here. So you click the same shutter over here, and it can do video, it can do audio. It's chargeable USB-C, and it gets me going. So sometimes when you want to just have some freehand, you just fix your iPhone, connect, and then you're gone. Basically that. What next? So this is a lens. I use it on my lens. Is the, I think, 50 to 107 mm from Canon. So 24 to 105. Sorry. So yes, it's a zoom lens from Canon. So I use it for a lot of vlogging and then pictures as well. Let me show you some few pictures that I took at the poolside with some friends. Yeah, so that is it with the lens. Let's continue. So talking of lens, this is also another converter. So sometimes I use the bigger lenses, and then if I need to use a bigger lens, then I have to have a converter. And then once I fix this onto the body here, then I fix the bigger lens on here, so I can get more range, more focal range, etc, etc. That's technical, so let's just move on. And also my glasses. Yes, I have two glasses. I mean, jeans. Surprisingly, whichever hospital I go to, they give me jeans. I don't know why, but so one is my go-to everyday lens. I mean, I have some small issues, so usually it also has blue light filter for, you know, almost always on the screen, that kind of thing. So this is my go-to everyday lens, and this is my sunglasses, the dark one. I think I got it about $60 thereabout from a thrift shop around, and this thing is very beautiful. Let me try it on. I'll be back. So yeah, it has this matte black finish, and it has this eye icons. I mean, the usual everyday sunglasses ones. It's just stylish, just for me, basically. But these are my two lenses, and please don't forget your lenses when you're traveling. You never know. So the next one is my Batmobile Mouse. So Batmobile Mouse, yes, everybody loves it whenever I pull it out. Pull it out. So it connects via Bluetooth, and you charge it also via USB, on and off, basically. Scroll wheel is very sexy, very silent, and then it has a button on top that you can actually customize. But yeah, this is my Batmobile Mouse. So let's move on. So I mentioned tripod earlier, and I mentioned Gorilla Pod. So this is my mini tripod. When I'm going for vlogging, then this becomes the go-to one. And usually it's also a tripod, so I just stretch it, put it on, and then I have a tripod. Okay, but usually if I want to be able to grip things, then I use the Gorilla Pod. So now this one is a Gorilla Pod because you can actually tilt it. It's just like an octopus, so you can tilt it into any position, to grab anything at all that you want. Basically, I can use that to grab my hand, grab reels, grab my travel bag in case I want to shoot videos at the airport or things like that. And it has this rotatable, how do you call it, dial, where you can tighten and then smoothing, that kind of thing. And with a converter, I can put my phone on it, I can put the camera on it. So these two, they get the job done. Moving on. What else? Okay, so that's my private insurance from Acacia, and yes, I'm fully covered. The funny thing is I don't fall sick. I usually go for maybe eye checkup and then replace my lens or upgrade it basically. But it's been with me for almost a year now, and I don't fall sick, thanks to God. But please get an insurance. Whenever you travel, you can be covered. These people are amazing. Acacia, not sponsored, but shout outs to you. Let's move on again. Yeah, so this is the converter that I use for in either the Gorilla Pod. Let me just fix it real quick. Either the Gorilla Pod or, yeah, I have it. Just twist it. Oh, sorry. Take it off. I can fix it onto this guy here and then put my phone on it. Or I can use it directly onto the camera. So, Yanko, this is my camera charger. Gum. Try to get gum. I mean, you know what gum does. It is more like a body lotion. So sometimes if your skin is dry, transiting, just apply some. Go on. This beautiful guy here is also another one of my gimbals. So I have these three. Okay, so this is a very smart one, automatic gimbal, and you know what gimbals do. This is the mini tripod. There's a mini tripod, and then the Gorilla Pod. Don't need to go over that. Moving on, my Oraimo power bank. This is a 30,000 milliamp per hours, so it's able to take me about a month before I charge it again, and it gets the job done. It's very, very heavy. It can charge my laptop and also charge my phones and other smaller devices, but usually I don't prefer charging with my laptop because I barely get issues like that. But for my phone and on the go, it gets the job done. You should get it. Check the link in the description and get all the discounts that you're looking for. What else? Other personal effects. So this is a perfume, Cocktail Intense perfume. Very dope. Let me try it now. Ooh, baby. I mean, before you enter meetings, you definitely have to smell good. And this is my hand cream, Lovelia. Then I have some other perfumes. Once in a while, depending on the mood. If I don't want it to be so punchy, I have which one to use. And there's also lip gloss. So sometimes my lips are chapped. Just apply something light, then I go my way. So we're done with these compartments. I think we're getting to the last compartment, which is over here. So I sold my iPad, so I don't have it in here. But since then, it's been about 5 months, 6 months. So then we come to the last item in here, which is my 15-inch MacBook Pro. I had a 15-inch MacBook Pro 2020 with touch bar, and then I sold it, and then the office replaced it with this one for me. And so this is a 2019 one, but it's really robust. I mean, I'm the type that I get attached to my devices, so once I go attached, I've never upgraded ever since, because it helps me with editing, with corporate work, with documentations, reviews, voiceover editing, audio productions, anything at all. I can get this done. I can get it done with this bad boy, and it's one of the powerhouses of this particular enterprise. So basically, that brings us to the end of today's session. I hope in subsequent years it's going to continue, whereby I upgrade certain techs and I'm able to share them with you, so you can also get some for productivity, for efficiency, and then for consistency in your creative process as well. If you have any questions for me, please do what to drop it in the comment section, and I'll do what to respond to it. Like I said, there were questions that brought me here about what's in my travel tech bag. So if you have questions as well, do what to drop them, and then I'll respond to them. I'm going to catch you on the next one. Until then, please do what to like, share, subscribe, and then adios. Let's play a game.